we're good. Welcome on back. I sure do have some catching up to do. I mean, we left off with the access to the, like, basement being the thing we found in the antechamber. The problem was we had already gotten there via a different way entirely. So it did not matter. I think we got the reservoir to the right level to cross. At some point, I want to drain it completely, but I think crossing it is the thing we need to do first anyways, so. I am currently unbothered by that. We need to get access to it either through the antechamber, which might unlock it permanently, maybe. Or just the crypt again, which would also work fine. Alright. It's been a minute. Yeah. I still think there's something with the schoolhouse. I don't know what. We've only found 2 schoolhouses, or classrooms so far. There seems to be puzzles in them, but like puzzles that are already solved also. I don't know. It's a little wonky, for sure. Truth is on another box. The gems are in another box. The words another box are on another box. So that one is true. If saying the truth is on another box is correct, oh god, that has to be true, because it is, and then it's just the third one. Fucking tautologies and oh, it proves itself. Corridor's interesting. Classroom. I want to do library. Partially because I can do this. We did the fixed stars. I think next is this. Pretty sure, at least. Ooh, the vault. The vault, the vault, the vault. Lamb lets us get full access, so to speak. And do the like experimental house features. Vault. There was something with the vault, and I don't remember what it was. Alright. So this experiment. Yep. Whenever I drop to shop room, a letter will be delivered to the mail room. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Yeah. Makes as much sense as anything to me. You already did this, Salt did that, all as well. I mean, the guest bedroom there makes a lot of sense. You know, we're already stuck in there. Life is good. Security probably just lets us get some extra work in. Evening, Pirate, how you doing? Secret garden key. Again, super interesting. However, I don't know where to use it, and I don't want to pull it if I don't know where to use it. That gives us a couple of these. This gives us this. It's fine. You missed the final boss of the Sea of Stars, Pirate. It was like a, you know, the Wheels game in it. In like in the game within the game, the final boss fight was like a version of that. It was pretty cool. Let's do the observatory. And get wherever we're at now. Dead-end rooms are more common today. Ah, we got this one today. Understood. That's pretty bad for us. From a completing this run perspective. At least we got security. This counts as 2 bedrooms. That passageway would be so wasted on this. I don't even need to go in here. We've seen, for chess pieces, yeah, we haven't seen the queen yet. I don't think we need to do that right yet. Yeah, that hallway is our only salvation now. At least we got through the dead. Like, this will pass the dead end one. We won't get it again. Freezer. Alright, well, this isn't going anywhere either way. Freezes our accounts. I'll go in there in a second. Oh, like as soon as I made it. Got it. The chapel's literally our only option right now. The study, again, interesting. Oh, I can't use them. Got it. We did actually ruin ourselves. Understood. Have we been in here? This does not ring a bell whatsoever. The queen is D8. Okay. Queen is D8. So that means we've got everything. If we can make it work, we need an office for sure. But if we know the queen's always d8, then... Well, I mean, at least it's new. Another safe that we don't... Oh, wait. No, the queen's just... Okay, that's not helpful. Queen is the study. Yeah, I don't think we've seen the study before, so that is, at the very least, pretty interesting. Coat, cat, sturdy, study, face, ace, beard, bard, craft, raft, smile, mile, coat, cat, cold, old. I'm like trying to see if either of these is what we have been working on. I don't think so. I don't know if it's possible to sell a little time left. I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms in the house. We need them produced in sets of 2. No idea what I'm thinking. Luckily, Delusional think this can be pulled off by Thursday. Okay. You might be. There's nothing in those photos for some reason. 44 letters in the message. Unused pairings. Love, love, sling, sing, crowd, crow, grown, gab, snakes. Well, I can confirm we got the F right. Well, this was interesting. Believe it or not, that wasn't it. Like, is there numbers in this? Sure doesn't feel like it. There's like a time thing here, but I don't know which way is which on this globe. Yeah. And I mean, we can like, I mean, that's, it doesn't even go in. Okay. Well, I thought if I didn't go into the freezer it would be okay, but I was wrong. Yes, I am well aware that this is frozen as hell. Lots of unique things in here. There's whatever that is. Yeah, I'll bet untested. We didn't do anything. I have no idea what that is or that. I mean, I guess those are probably just gems. Anyways, we're just going to call it a day. That was a terrible day. I think there's a sale at the commissary today, this coming day, and tomorrow. Yeah, Quaint Cottage. Yeah, spare me. I don't need your sympathy. Got my cat. Hi. Another puzzle solving. Kind of like, look at this. Okay. State of play we did. Silent Hill F also feels like a game that we're going to eventually play for like a Halloween day. Talked about tactics. Neo 3, I haven't even played Neo 2, so that's like complete nonsense to me at this point. Maybe one day I'll catch up. I finished almost all of Neo, and I played through Rise of the Ronin. I feel like there's another one in there that I'm missing. Is it like Wolong? We can check the tomb again. See if the reservoir that we did was enough or not. I'm hoping I don't need to solve the whole puzzle again. I do not. That's very nice of you. So crossing it out didn't harm me. Already did this. Maybe we didn't do that. I gotta... Yeah, underground map. Yeah, pull that. I don't know why that has to be a cutscene every time. Ape Escape in Metal Gear Solid 3 is nice, but that's just because it was already there. Also, Yotai, it looks cool, but that's like mostly because I like the like mocap behind everything. This was the weird whatchamahoos it, right. Alright, we decided we should probably move it here because right now we can't access anything anyways. I remember this, I remember that. This is the reading of the sigil that I just don't have. Could write that down to go look at the sigil later. Was I right? No, I'm too high up by a smidgen. Well, good to know for that. We'll just move it down one skosh. Should be good. Let's draw this sigil. If indeed it is a sigil. Like, what does this mean? And what does this mean? Or the middle thing. Like that. Any hoosers. Alright. Good to know. We'll cross that lake when we get to it. But I just don't know when we'll get to it. You gotta keep raising and lowering it. Probably was perfect the first time when we found it, and we've kind of gacked it up a little by getting ahead of ourselves, but that's fine. It's no big deal. You know what? Let's go to that sigil now and see if that matches anything or not. We can make work. Astrobot's just getting like a few more levels. They're just like little speedrun levels. I have no idea what to make about Pragmata. Thief being a VR game means I can't play it because it'll make me puke. New Suda game. I'm not used to seeing Suda make a game that isn't No More Heroes. So, I'm interested, at the very least. Romeo is a dead man. Or is he just dead man? If he's just dead man, that feels more like a Death Stranding. Actually, we might... Anyways. Naming convention. Got the core, the dividing line, the raise, and the border. Yeah. core. Orin. We don't know what it is besides Orin. Orin... ... That's the core. I have no idea about the rays. I don't see them at all. Not a thing. Metropolitan. Oh yeah, I love that ice cream. And I didn't really pay attention. It was like black borders. They just correspond to the banner. Banners, Marshall Falk. Right, interesting. That feels important, but I don't know how we would use it to solve a puzzle or anything. It just seems important. That Ninja Gaiden game that's made by the Blasphemous devs seems pretty interesting. I don't really like Bloodstained. There's a new Journey, Sword of the Sea. There was a game that looked super interesting, but partially because there was so little behind it in Sea of Remnants. Then it turned out it was like a free-to-play game. And I was like, oh, okay. Adios. Arrivederci. So I don't have anything to say about it anymore. Another climbing game, Digimon. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Office is one half of the really hard chess pieces to does it matter between which color they are? Still don't know about March of the Count. Though I wonder if this ties to the safe. Is there a March of the Count safe there? The fact that I think there's busts of every single like not founder but like owner of the house makes me feel like the safe is tied to that. We found them in like the hall, but I don't know if it really... Aaron payroll? Nope. Can I spread gold? No, please. Spread gold in the estate. I'm sure we'll get lots of good stuff there. Storeroom can give us a key. Kind of prefer the bedroom to be more centralized. I can spare room it, that's fine. Got pawns. We need the study before anything else really matters. Gems are in the blue box. Gems are in the only true box. Only one statement is true. If that was true, it would mean that this is false. And then that is also false. If this is true, that can't, that like both has to be false and true. No, that just is false and then they're in the blue. No, like literally it can't be true. So it'd have to be the gems are in the blue box is true. If that's false. Oh god. Gems are in the blue box. If that's true, they're not in the blue box. Like if that's true, that has to be false. And that has to be false. Which means that the gems are in this box. So they're not in the blue box, and they're not in the only true box. And then either of the other ones being true immediately disproves this. I think they're in the black box. Oh my god. I'm losing it on these. Absolutely losing it. Let's do the pantry so we're not like locked behind stuff here. Oh, we got locked behind it. Guest bedroom. Does have another of these though. That's nice. Hallway and corridor both would be good. Let's do that. Drawing room, I can work with. I feel like there's something here too, but maybe not. The Nook going down. I feel like a free redraw can't hurt too bad. Green rooms do not cost money to draft. Feels good. But also locks me out of 3 things, and that makes me sad. I don't really want to go in here until I spend my cashola. Pool, bedroom would tank it. Pool lets us maybe get the punt per him. And a nanner. That's exciting. I definitely use the drawing room for that. I know I'm like wasting steps, but it's fine. I'm gonna do the redraw again because it has the chance to give me interesting stuff. Just the corridor, maybe? Not great. Yeah, alright. Let's fill it out with a spare room and stuff. I mean, yeah, that's the only one that'll let me continue. That feels like a pawn as well, but probably is not. West Wing Hall. The terrace, again, very, very nice, but this lets me survive. Observatory, yes. We've passed by the dead end one. That also is where the knight can be. Is this just a key? 4 doors are more common. Okay. That's cool. We like that. Whoa. Raise your luck with each green room you draft from this cloister. Weight room is just half of my steps. Or just the passageway. I could only draft 1. So that doesn't seem very good. The passageway does connect everything pretty nicely. Got a key for that, sure. Rotunda can rotate. That's another 3 gems. I mean, yeah, probably. Fighting for my life over here, anyways. Yeah. Alright. Commissary is... I need the gem. Oh my god. Okay. We're doing the closet. Coin purse. Get interest. Get a gem for next time that we draw the commissary. Pump room. Reservoir needs to go down. How much? We could get this to... We could finagle this just fine, actually. You're at, what, 3? Maybe it's... Alright, reservoir is number 2. Alright, that goes into pump 2. How much will that? Just 1? No, it'll be, yeah, 1. We'll see if that works. We've got enough movement right now that I'm not super worried. Alright, just gonna take the kitchen. I mean, screw it. Let's, yeah, losing money, whatever. Let's do this, because I don't know how many times we're gonna get this until it's correct. So I'm trying to figure this out before everything goes haywire. Basically skipping the antechamber. so much money to... Well, I mean, we could spend it in the kitchen now. If we need to go back, we can go to the kitchen. Spend it all. Get some extra steps in. Okay, how are we feeling now? It is perfect. We be paddling. We don't need no stinking antechamber runs. I know that once we get to the other side, we want to drain this reservoir, but that's, it's not my problem just yet. Until I learn how to access this other side, then I don't care. Alright, so we're finally at the right... This is annoying. Okay, finally at the right side. This, I was correct, would connect this way, and then, okay. What is here then? We have access to exactly 2 areas, it looks like. What does this do? Oh my. That does not help. You can't do anything there. We could do something here. Glad we kept that minecart where it was at. That connects here. What would this do? Oh, it would just let me. Okay. Interesting. And then the third. There's really 4 ways, right? Got another one that twists. That one also twists. And then that, I think, is nonsense. That seems important. That obviously seems important. One more, go there. 2 more would go here. Which might be good. That might work. There's something about this. Because that would connect there. That brings up that... second layer, so to speak. And still connect. Because we needed a connection there. There's only 2 that would connect in the first place. And now that we have this, I'm a little sad because there's no real way to get to that one, and I really want to get to that one. Show me. Oh, that was not bad. That was not false. That was good. It was very good. Portman's Log 608. After almost 3 years in the tunnels, Austin Ars informed me we'll be closing up the site in June. It was a somewhat bittersweet experience working on such a historically significant excavation over the past 30-odd months and being unable to share any of that work with the world. Maybe one day. Still, there's a significant amount of work that has yet to be done. It's vitally important that we conclude our efforts in the main cavern and reinforce the structural integrity of the site before we seal the tunnels next month. Okay. Where do you connect to? Boss? Ah, yeah, that would, yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, that would. Okay. I'll move. Oh, we can connect here now. Which is great. Oh, thank you so much. 9 goes to the north lever. What do you mean? Fountain entrance goes there, sure. Excavation tunnel. 7 just says torch chamber. Sounds a lot like torture chamber. Basement's unlocked. 3 is the cliffside exit. Foundation elevator. We don't have that. But we are going towards the north lever. Found a secret floor plan. Would I like to add it permanently? 1 door for each gear in the... Yeah, I would like that very much. Pretty sick. Pretty cool. 1, 2, 3. Is 4 just gonna connect straight up? Sure looks like it to me. Alright. Let's see what this does. The underpass. This unlocks the antechamber's north door. That sure sounds like a 46th door to me. Do I have to do that every time, or is that permanently unlocked? Please tell me I don't need to do that every time. I don't have the chutzpah. I can just turn it. Didn't want it. Didn't need it. For a run to get through all of the reservoirs at the right spot, we can work through it. What are these? Just this is just nonsense. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna guess that that's gonna not stay unlocked. You can play all the inspirational music that you want. I am still very far away from succeeding. However, this is very interesting. And we now know what goes on there. I still don't have a way to get to the... wonder if I leave it like this, will that stay as is? That would be nice. could even get through there immediately, if so. We'll be able to buy everything from the kitchen and just, you know, munch and crunch, but... Yeah, it leads somewhere. If there's anything else down here, too. Could be. Could be. Alright. Still don't know about the torch room here. There's stuff, for sure. But I don't know where it fits. I wonder if there's like death dates of the founders anywhere. Probably somewhere. This was progress. Even in the worst case scenario here, this was progress. We're going to the kitchen, alright. Here we go. Yeah, whatever. Pump room into the kitchen. Plus my red room, plus we got what, one? I'll just give you 5, but that's fine. That's workable. Could always just keep buying bananas. The Nook gives me more keys. That feels important right now. Also gives us the Rook. If we get the study. It sure would be funny if I never got the sale because I just never get the commissary. Yeah, that'll cut us off entirely. It'll be terrible. Well, no. The Rotunda rotates, literally. It's in its name. Sure. Sure. But I already had the coupon book, so that was kind of useless. It's fine. Whenever you enter it, lose 2. Drafting, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, whatever. Kind of makes me want to go to the Rotunda, but it would be kind of a waste right now. Ah. Do I have a security room? No. Okay. Well, guess we're going back this way. Will I buy 5 bananas? Perhaps. Just kidding. We sold out of nanners. still. And that didn't change the fountain depth at all, which is nice. Again, the happy music. You're just setting yourself up for disappointment. Experimental house feature. I mean, that doesn't matter. But I assume I can also move it. We could do the dining room. That would make sense from just a general perspective of trying to survive. Now, if I press this again, are you going to continue to go to the right? So I just have current access to the two usual ones? Yes. Rad. Locker room spreads keys throughout the house. The Great Hall is how you unlock the everything. Garage gives me 3 keys. Does not matter. I have to use the dark room, I think. I mean, no, because the gymnasium is stuck, right? Oh, well, no, the 3 keys would have probably worked, and now I feel like a fool. Alright, well, we, lost. But we know what to do now. We never found the study either, did we? That is a shame. Yeah, because the gym both has the usual stuff as well, so. See anything in the Xbox Game Showcase? We laughed at Persona. I also laughed at Silksong. They just can't give a release date. It does feel like it's coming out this year, though. That game we played, Planet of Lana, is getting a sequel. It's pretty cool. Or not Journey, like an Inside or Limbo like game. Oh, the one that did kind of look interesting was There Are No Ghosts at the Grand, which is like this hotel management / Lovecraftian mystery. Who knows how it ends up, but it was interesting enough for sure. I do see how we wouldn't need the crypt. If you get to the antechamber, it has the key to unlock the 46th. As long as the reservoir is at the right level, which I don't think it's normally set at the correct level. Yeah, we're just, we're doing shelter. It's good. That and Clockwork Revolution. But I think we did talk about that yesterday as well. Just spare room for me, please, sir. Storeroom. Between that or the nursery, but we're starting off strong. today, so I figured let's just go with what we know. Oof. Feel like doing the commissary here is best. Already got a sale going on. Metal detector's good, shovel's good. It's all good. I'll do the metal detector first, but the shovel and the sleeping mask both. Actually, all three of those seem good. Then let's just do the corridor. You know, we won't have to spend anything there. And the den is the only one that lets us not have a terrible time. So let's do that. Courtyard. Yes, for sure. Key there, yeah. 2 dig spots. Got garage, nook, chapel. Chapel right now, I don't even want to negate it. Which is kind of the pain in the ass that we've got going for us. Garage is interesting. Just because it gives us 3 keys. I wonder if the garage has anything else kind of hidden. There's that again, but I don't think that's real, so to speak. Kitchen, coat check, bedroom. Bedroom would be good. Passageway, parlor. Passageway is the only one that keeps that going and connects to 2 separate areas, so let's do that. And let's run back and do our own thing. I'll probably unlock this though. Silver key. Room with many doors. Okay, that's pretty good. What do you mean? Alright, that's pretty good because now I could go to the commissary and buy a shovel and then come back and do these digs really quick. It's a little back and forth, but it works. These are the only 2 I found so far, I think. All 6. Nice. Almost pays off for itself. That definitely pays off for itself. Oh. Anyways, that's why the metal detector works really well. I think it actually spawns additional stuff in, which is very interesting. Parlor, give us 2 gems versus 2 keys. Yeah, let's do the parlor. Only 1 box is true. If this is true, it has to be this, which means that's black box doesn't contain the gems and the blue box doesn't contain the gems, which means the white box contains the gems. Yeah, and then there's that tautology. So it isn't the blue box or the black box, it's the white box that contains the gems. Nice. Hallway is good. Pantry is good. Chapel's very good, unfortunately. Yeah, that's probably the best option for us right now. We're guarded from it anyways, so not a huge deal. Patio spreads that to every green room. Billiard room goes that way. Patio goes that way. Alright, well, we're missing a room, which is a bummer. I mean, not only one green room right now. I'd rather get the billiards, which might give us a key card. $16 divided by 2 is a big ol' 8. 11, 14. No, 11, 8, 8, 2. 23, 10, 25. Well, it's 2 additional keys, which is interesting but concerning for our future stuff. That library will work though. Harry Jones. Detective Bon Margle twice. Okay, that has to be Orindia, that logo. Orindia. Reviewed and cleared for publication by the Fen Aries Central Board of Education. Yikes. Oh yeah, that's good. Name used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters is no longer blank, known to the average citizen E of the elder generation. We must permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon our past. Most historians mark the beginning of the First Era by Jira's ascension of the first King Blank, whose name Horus later graced the burgeoning township when he was crowned, which was not before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence. Finding records of those bygone days, mostly limited trade agreements, sales receipts, and induce. In these ledgers, Horus had but one aim: expansion. Territory spread forth from the heart of Horus, and by the end of the first century, the blank, 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 blank new kingdom was born. Second era, fourth king blank. Split the vast domain into 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. Eldest fields, middle province, eldest accepted the gift blank, 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 blank. Youngest, Arch Aries. I feel like we've seen that before. Northern Storms. Araja. Arch Aries and Araja. Second era drew close, 3 sovereign realms, achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Despite their differences, they maintained friendly relations. The third era defined by blank. Blank, 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 blank. That one isn't even shown. The symbol's not even shown. Oh. Baron Sinclair, thank you so much for your cooperation in the department. This investigation, we know presence is never convenient, especially for someone in your social status. It means all the more you are not only tolerant, but willing to aid our efforts in getting business done as quick as possible. We're returning with this letter of the book you lent us. I must confess, it was not as much help as I hoped. I heard your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I'm told by a reliable source that if a first edition and uncensored copy of the history of India could be found, it might be found within the Baron's own collection. Still, part of me thinks you may have given me the censored copy as a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If that is the case, then I say well done, fair play, and perhaps on my next visit we'll have a laugh about this after you've given me the actual manuscript. Interesting. Desolates the Third. King was often seen drinking. The king of blank. No one when he made the decision to move. People overjoyed. Seed. Era of Ruin. Is that right after King Desolates the Third? Thankfully, the king died. Pacification of Fen. The Fensurrection. Gotta have a catchy name for it. Fen Ares, Arch Ares, and Araja. Arch Ares. Nuance. That's a great name for a thing. 22 long years. Black flags were burned in their place. Rome, common past. That is even. What is that? Okay. Very amusing. Not very helpful. What the hell is any of this? Attic is new, but it would also severely cripple me, and the drafting studio gives me some good stuff. Oh, but the attic is new. It has 8 items. I gotta. It's new. We so rarely get a new place. Okay, Bishop is also in the attic. Or attic. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Treasure map. Top 5. Right before that decision bites me in the butt. I've got so many decisions that bite me in the butt. I got no problems with that. It'll unlock it. I'm good with it. What was that? Safe deposit box key. Yeah, for the vault. Sure, that makes sense. Coin purse. Sure. Yeah. Regular ass key. Battery pack. Change the ending to political. Red Prince. Don't think it's a good fit. We know about that. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Is that all of it? That's a bummer. Just kind of hoping for more discoveries. Well. I mean, we're all good until they start pulling out the, like, use your security card. Then we're in trouble. I don't have enough coins for the sleeping mass or the salt shaker. That's okay, though. Get a +2 there. What are we looking at here? Okay. Ooh, that hallway. Yeah. That's good. Gives us a free, like, room to do something with. Yeah, observatory should work. Get up to 14, which is nice. What do we got? Apples are delicious. +1 gem. +3 feet. Lockpick. Yeah, nice. Probably the pool. Leads away from it. All is well. Gives us a couple more rooms to work with. Are you just telling me that there's... Oh no, there's something right there. Cool. The foundation does not reset each... The foundation... Oh my... I mean, again, this is one of those, like, I have to. There was a hidden entrance here. Dark room works. Yeah, that's fine. Dig. A rather dirty coin. Do I pull on this? No. Yeah, okay, but like, how should I... How... Thanks. Nothing here. This is because they mentioned like elevator to the foundation. Rumpus room gives us a lot of money. I don't know if I need the money. I'm interested in the utility closet for a number of reasons. But we would need the security room to do that as well. Rumpus does let us also, like, get another weird prophecy from this guy.
Face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. Yes, the fog is clearing. I see a shadow in the doorway.
Of the dark room.
Silent footsteps in the hallways.
This sounds so creepy.
An unlatched gate you did not open. A missing item you did not take.
Bro, what do you mean?
I see a young boy watched.
I don't like this. These are getting worse.
A boy who once was brave.
Hey, no, I don't like this. Well, that's just the crypt.
What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing
Great, very helpful. Double Fine is making a game where you're a walking lighthouse. I'm sold. I haven't played Ninja Gaiden, so I don't know about that. Super Meat Boy 3D is interesting, but I feel like it won't translate as well to 3D. Like a super precise 3D platformer feels frustrating. But maybe that's the whole point. Can't pick this door. That's fine. Well, I mean, we could connect that, but I don't think that's going to do anything, really. I'd rather click to the right here because we could get the Great Hall or whatever. Oh, and they're making a new Plague Tale game. It's a prequel. I saw no rats, which is confusing. I feel like I should probably get like some rerolls, but I haven't found any, so I'm gonna probably use the silver key here to try and force it. It did not work. This would be the third red room. This chamber and mirror shit, not dealing with that right now. Yeah, we'll do the archives. That's fine. I am sheltered from it. All is well. Have I... Yeah, we have. Okay. Kitchen, the study. You can spend gems to draft. That seems good. Keycard is a nice find. How did I decide that this was a T? Oh, because it literally says T. Yeah. You know what? I follow my logic. Can't pick this lock. That's fine. I got so many. Long closet gives us 4 items. Pump room would be interesting. Let's do the boudoir. Duh. Thank you. Still don't know about these. There's gotta be some arbitrary rule. Can't pick that lock. That's fine. Security there. Security costs 1, but lets us do stuff. Green rooms do not cost that to draft. We could make that work. Or it's all a red herring. I mean, the safes are not a red herring. The bottom 3 lines say crack 8 safes. So to me, that shit is real. Oh, maybe we'll do the terrace. I don't remember if I've been out here, to be honest. but it's quite pleasant. Did I go through, what, Summer Game Fest? Yeah, we talked about Resident Evil 9, Lies of P, I got upset about it. Onimusha, I've got to play those games before I get excited about anything else. Death Stranding 2 is certainly gonna be a game again. Hatsune Miku in a Sonic racing game is really funny. And then that Yakuza studio, RGG Studios' new game looked interesting. Stranger Than Heaven, like a period piece. Is one reroll enough? I'm gonna hope it is. It is. It is. Okay. So the next step is getting the Great Hall. We didn't get it when we used the silver key before, which is a bummer, but it's not impossible. Yeah, we can redraw, it doesn't matter. Hey, the mailroom. We should have a package here. Somewhere. I thought I got a package. Or was it a package, but I needed to be there that day? That's a bummer. Did you see the Persona ad? Yeah, no, yeah, we were goofing on it yesterday. It's like 5 seconds of gameplay. It was fucking nothing. It's like, oh, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And then this is just for my dad, right? Yeah, I like that he just signs it dad. That's a very dad thing to do. Is that what that says? Package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. Yeah, I thought I drafted this. It doesn't say it'll leave. Is that mine? No, 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 no. That mine? No, no. Oh well. Yeah, no, there's absolutely nothing for it. I was like, that's cool. Appreciate it. Oh wait, mailroom should have 2 photos. Oh yeah, it's the crate plus the drawing. Yeah, I have no idea what that is still. I have that one marked though. Kitchen. No. Okay. Yeah, no, there's just, I'm like, okay, I'll see you in like 2030. No, like 2026 or something, but still. Furnace, dining room will give us opening there. And food, all of which is good. Not that I think we need it right now, but better that than running out. Okay, broken lever could prove useful. Yeah, could. Probably will not. All of our Where? Wait. Oh, it was reacting to the lever. Got it. Okay. Weight room, we won't be. I mean, I'll probably use that, but I don't want to. Maybe the pump room, yeah. Servants' quarters, wine cellar, or the nook, which would give us extra. I mean, we might need to do like the wine cellar, and then the servants' quarters might be new again. But I don't have a gem, so that doesn't actually matter. Gems let us reroll, so. Why are you turned like that? Do we think that might be 1,220? No. 1213. That's gotta be somebody's. Thingy-mabob, right? Okay, not super great for us. Keys for sale is interesting, but the West Hall is definitely the way to go here. Nice, got a lockpick. Spread keys throughout the house. The ladyship's chamber. Yeah. You see the fancy lettering on that? This is the one with the cloud and the crop wheat. It just doesn't work. Does it never end? It certainly feels that way. But doesn't bode well for me. It feels a little Alan Wakey for my taste, but there's clues for the safe. I feel like it would be here. The ladyship's diary is locked. My bad. But what if instead you gave me that key? Yep, that ties to one of the 3 cities, or like city-states of Aurinia. I know it's locked. Don't you have a key? I can't, like, break that. Oh my god, it wouldn't be proper. Alright, well, we now know of a new room that I didn't know of the other day. Okay. The ballroom. Whenever you enter the ballroom, set your gems to 2. Keys for sale. Oh, the keys for sale, though. But we could have even more stuff. Oh. Oh. I think this one ties to the, do you not have photos in here? Clarence Simon. Don't have photos here. That is a real shame. The bolded words 6 and 7 here. First sheets on the words are true. There's one more sheet. I'm gonna also probably write like under and 2. Since it seems to be important. Well, that's a shame. I thought there'd be words here. Tomorrow you will start the day with 20 extra steps. That's great. I don't care. Resetting my thing there. Oh, okay. Experiment setup. Yeah. After there's 5 steps, each time you have for dirt on the driveway, gain +1 star. Yeah, I don't care. New upgrade. Mailroom upgrade, huh? I don't even know what you could do. Same day delivery. Ooh. Dropped off at the entrance steps. I like getting there and then always knowing that I would get it. Yeah. These are fun upgrades. They're all very conscientious of what the room was. Okay, what's the pictures here? A chef and a chief. So I. That leads us here. That's fine. Yeah, sure. Vault, Maid's Chamber, which would give us that. Or, because we're just going to be re-rolling. The Maid's Chamber would at least have... I'd have a fun goose. As well as a like... a lantern. Plane and flame, but light and air and flight and light. If W blank. All right. Honestly, I think each servant's quarters are a bit different. Which is interesting.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, I'm gonna go for a walk.
I'm stunned.
How shocking. Look at that kitty. Was Kitty on screen today?
No, she's been vibing over there today.
Lame. I'll be back.
Okie dokie. We have a few options. Eventually, we're gonna have to reroll or get lucky. I have not seen it pop up once. And if it doesn't, then, well, we've still found a lot. I mean, I could do the office. Doesn't really help us, though. Cloister. Or the servants' car. No, because then I'm stuck. I'm like, oh, keys, but it doesn't matter unless... we do the cloister for sure. Still don't really know how to get into... They said, like, into the center garden, but... I sure don't know. Foyer... You could do the gym. I feel like I want to redraw and then go back to the ballroom. Get 2 keys, yeah. We'll just keep on trucking. You know, we've got the ability to do so. So we might as well. Don't have too much more of an ability, but we're running out of space anyways, so. Solarium, more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. I'll do that, sure. I don't know if I've actually seen. Plus we get luck, yeah, that's nice. Gold coins, nothing really going there. That's stag and stage, yeah, that fits with what we've got. Mr. Nagula, Anne wanted to remind you once again that it is expected of you to keep the grass in the cloister cut and the trees trimmed. Feeling you may have forgotten how to open the cloister wall again, Sadie Sternward decided to draw you a little diagram to help you out. Who knows, maybe this time it will stick. Sympathetically, Bridget. Cloister grounds access while face to face with the angel. Press the base of the 2 pillars on either side of you. Okay. Do you just want the 4 corners, like... just more allowance, nice. While facing the angel... Okay. Is this where the secret garden is? That was definitely not there before. Mr. Nagula, if you're reading this, seems the day has finally come. Cloister is at long last getting so much overdue maintenance. I've left you a literal token of appreciation as positive reinforcement, which should grant you a bit of extra spending money each day working on the estate. Remember, from dealings with your predecessor, it's much cheaper in the long run to be generous. And then I see CXET. CXET in Cloister. CXET. What do you mean? It's cool though. This might not be where the secret garden is though. Either way, that's good news and good knowledge, and we don't need to worry about it anymore. Yeah. Lockpick kit. That's fine. We got the keys for it. Oh man, if I needed it though, oh, I'd be living the dream right this second. I'm gonna redraw, try to get one that spreads out to both, I think. Whenever you draw coat, you may rotate the floor plans. Okay, that's great, but I'm actually just gonna probably do this again. Conference room, nice. It'll help. Gives me 5 extra to work with. Yeah, I wish that was true. It feels so much cool. Hello. What was that? It's like... Ah, the treasure map. This looks like the spot. Time to start digging. I forgot about this completely. I don't think I've ever completed a treasure map. One of the lost coffers of Mount Holly. It contains 40. Wow. I unfortunately really don't need this. Lockpick, can't pick this lock. Yeah. Of course. Luxury items for sale. Workshop. Combine to create several new items. The workshop does also have... Oh, but the closet. But the workshop has stuff for me. Specifically, it has 8 for these sheets. Wherever I put the sheet one. First words on the sheets are true message. Which this one says stones. Under 2 stones. I don't have any of the other stuff yet. 4 of them are in the music, though. This is just S, which makes sense, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Depending on where you get the workshop, it will just chisel the thing for you, which is pretty nice overall. What the hell does a broken lever... Shovel compass, shovel battery pack, shovel metal detector. Detector shovel. Does that just mean it's both? Kind of interested in whatever this is. The jackhammer? It's cool. What the hell does this do? Digs deeper, finds better items. Okay. Metal detector plus the lockpick is a pick sound amplifier. Sure. Greater chance of picking high sensitivity locks. Oh, but now I don't have the, oh, right, the sledgehammer. Duh. And finding items in green rooms. No. Okay, so it's just going to be the closet. We're going to get a couple items. Is that a silver key? Because, like, that could work out. Though I don't think I'm gonna make it back. I don't think I can. I don't think it'll matter. Even if I could. Come on. Can't pick this door's lock. Okay. Can pick that door's lock. It's nothing. Can't pick that door's lock. 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 So, I mean, one of these 4 doors has the thing. I don't think it matters, though. Golly. We're so close, too. It's like 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, 0. I mean, let's go here. Well, at the very least, it wouldn't have mattered. Billiard room. Okay. Just says basic edition. And it's Great Hall, foyer, and secret passage. I don't know what basic edition means. Oh, it just makes it easy? Oh god, no. Call it a day in the break room. You'll begin with a staff key card. That's interesting. Yeah, I like that. Guarantees you them if you get there in time. Alright, well that will have to do it for us on this fine day. We got that close. We almost filled out everything except for this stupid little twerp. We made some interesting stuff. We did a treasure map. I mean, we did make a lot of progress. We found a lot of new areas. Oh, the boudoir might have been able to save us. No, we wouldn't have gotten there in time. It would have cost more than that to just get back. Anywho, we're making a lot of progress. We now know and have unlocked at any given time the ability to get to room 46 if we make it into the antechamber. Then we're good. We've decoded a little bit more of the message. We found the queen in several locations, so we could do the chess thing. We unlock the cloister. Doing pretty good. It's pretty good for a... Oh, I went way over. Well, I really like this game, so yeah, fuck it. We'll be back to Thursday with more of the blueprints, and Friday we'll finish Unicorn Overlord. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. And until next time, if you like to leave a follow, blah, 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 just appreciate y'all. I hope you're enjoying it. Toodles.